Welcome back to the channel. We got Dan Mcintosh joining me here.
Right.
We're going to do a little game of long drive horse. We're going to make it long drive pig so it's a little bit quicker. Essentially what we're going to do is just like basketball horse. We're going to call our shot shape. We've got our grid kind of defined out there. We don't know if we're going to be able to see the ball flight all the way down there, but if we can kind of both agree that we made our shot, then you don't get a letter. If you don't pull off what you said you're going to try and pull off, you get your letter. First one to pig loses. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to kick things off here with the first one. We're going to pretend that we've got a howling headwind. We want to get this thing out of the air quick. What was that noise? I'm not going to worry about it. We want to get this thing out of the air quick, so we want to see like a low draw. Probably shouldn't be doing this with the 5-inch tee.
And they have to go in the grid to count.
Yeah.
Low draw in the grid.
All right.
Does that count?
Well, I mean, how much headwind was there? It's
well, the grid starts at 270. It went 275, so I think you're good.
Let's go.
Although I think that's the ladies' grid. The men got to hit 300.
Not a long drive swing, but perfectly executed if you had an 80-mile-an-hour headwind that was also a little left to right. So, great golf shot to have in the bag.
All right. Low draw in the grid. Here we go. That's pretty much a straight ball.
Certainly not low. All
okay.
Right.
P. So do you go again or I go?
Well, let's just do one for one, rather than.
Okay.
So yeah, you pick your shot. I'll follow it up.
Left to right wind. So if you hit it to the left side of the grid, it's going to be hurting the wind more. So I'm going to hit it to the right side of the grid to try to take advantage of the right to left. So I'm going to start it at the middle of the grid and kind of turn it into the right side. Nope, that one's going to fight the wind. PI.
All right. Do you have your tool again?
Yes.
Because for my next act, for my next shot, I probably shouldn't be hitting a 3-degree head. I'm gonna hit a shot that I don't think Dan has in the bag, folks.
But is this a practical shot in the grid?
It is. This is an exact shot I hit in Mesquite to set my record drive.
Nice.
I went 421 with this.
Okay, I like it. And you don't think I got that one?
No, I do not. In order for me to go 421, I needed a howling tailwind, especially when I started out in long drive. So we want to see this thing be at least 200 feet in the air and ride as much possible wind as we can. I'm going to hit the spinniest golf ball I can find to get it up in the air. We've got a Kirkland. That'll work. There's my tee. So it's just straight downwind, so we'll leave the entire grid open, whether it's a bit of a cut, bit of a draw, doesn't matter. We just want to see this thing fly high. Tee it high, let it fly.
Sky ball in the grid.
But what was
I don't know.
I mean, 185 ball speed. I mishit it pretty poorly, but I want to see the apex of what FlightScope thinks that was. Hang on a sec. Height 250 feet of height, according to FlightScope. Are you sure you don't want to use the? Oh, hang on. Time out. Are you sure you don't want to use the Michelob Golf 5-inch setup, or would you like to borrow a 9.5 driver with a D10?
I don't trust that. I'm just going to try to hit one high. If it's I don't think it'll be 200 feet, but I think it will go further than yours.
It absolutely will.
A high downwind shot. That's what we're after here. Okay. In the grid and high.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a really good golf shot, and Dan's actually doing this as if this is a real long drive grid, unlike me just playing some tomfoolery, because he just went 200 ball speed, and I know flight scope isn't super accurate. 3,700 spin, so that's perfect downwind ball if it's, I mean, the conditions I said, and 186 in the air. So we're going to give him that.
186, yeah. 195 plus in the grid, so you've got...
Oh, so he's making me actually chase some ball speed now. Okay.
Yeah, so when do you need 195 in the grid? Well,
we should keep your tool. Oh, you did keep your tool out.
Your first ball would help.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need a ball in the grid to advance.
It's a great golf shot.
Little cutter out there.
Perfect execution.
98, perfect.
Okay.
Ty goes to the highest ball speed.
I don't think it's 195. It's 192 maybe.
Pretty good though. Look good. Oh,
192.5.
calls it.
Yeah, called it. I caught it really low on the face,
right.
but okay.
P.
I've got a P. When I first started golfing, I had a nasty slice. Hated it. I can't stand a right to left shot shape when I do it, even if it's a tight cut. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. So I'm going to try and start this between the two stakes and then end it between the other two stakes.
All right.
So we're just going to play a pretty tight cut. Assume there's like, what, 10 miles an hour right to left wind. Oh, that was so close.
That was close.
That was so close. I had the tight cut, the start line was not quite there.
All right, pie to pie. All right, I'm going 196 plus in the grid.
Fuck. See, this is just kind of exposing, this is almost like it isn't really fair. This would be like if we're in a gym playing horse and Dan's like, oh, I'm going to just like deadlift 400 and some 15 pounds. Well, my body can't do those things.
Yeah, but in that scenario, like, your body can't do those things, sure. I still have to do it. I still have to pull it off, so otherwise I lose. So it needs to be a quality swing here. Oh, and it was.
Yeah, that looked really good. You could have called it at 200 and had it. Yeah, 201.
Well, I didn't trust the 200. I knew a miss hit might.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have any balls left for me to go. So 195, here's a beat to shit Pro V1.
Do it.
Okay, 195. That's gotta have it. If that doesn't have it, I don't know, dude. I piped it.
Oh!
Let's go.
Stays alive.
Stays alive. Okay.
Wow.
So my shot that I'm gonna pick, I think I'm gonna, this is honestly sewering myself a little bit. So when we were going through all the stuff with Flight Scope, I kept swinging low 140s, and I could never get 200 and low 200s, and I thought I just couldn't center up a ball. So I went and bought Dr. Scholl's foot spray. So that was telling me, hey, I was hitting the middle-ish, and it was Flight Scope that just was inaccurate. So I think Dan's probably going to beat me on this one, just because he's a way better golfer. Here's some Dr. Scholl's for you. We're going to just see who gets closer to the middle of the face.
Okay.
Doesn't matter the balls. I should get a ball to do this.
But if you miss the middle of the face, then you lose, right?
Should we define the middle?
Yeah.
Here, draw a T mark where you want me to hit it.
If any of it is touching any of these lines here.
Oh, I fucked myself here then. That's a tight window for me.
Well, okay, then I'll do it again, and I have to hit the lines.
That's all right. I think I can do it. I'm gonna put. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust my shot, not try and guide anything. I'm just gonna swing the exact same swing as I just did, because that was center punch.
There you go.
Oh, dude, I toe jammed it so bad. I almost missed the face.
That one loses.
Okay, let's show the folks how bad I am compared to what Dan does here. So I don't think it's at all literally possible for Dan to lose this competition now, because if you lose, it means you've crowned your driver to the point that you broke it.
All right, so hit the center of the face, I win. Hit the grid, I win.
Dude, you could just hit remotely on the face and you've won because I missed it so bad.
Okay. Well, I was already collecting my victory, so this is an extra shot I wasn't planning on. He hit a clutch shot to get me to this point. Well, let's put him away here.
Hit the face. Wasn't very good, but it was a lot better than mine. Whoa, what? Oh my god, yeah. I screwed myself. Not a good shot shape selection for me. Just to
200
prove,
ball speed. Did not hit the grid, but I hit the center of the face.
Just to prove to myself here, I'm gonna hit one because I need a little bit of redemption. So Dan has one long drive horse. We're gonna run a quick game of golf horse, and that should be it. Maybe I should have just swung a little lighter. I healed it.
Oh, that was a good one. You healed it now? Okay. Well, the next one is who can get them the closest together.
Okay. I need to respray. So you need to hit the center again. So does that mean I just should toe jam mine again and then I win?
No, you already hit your heel shot.
Oh, so now I have to hit a heel. Well, yeah, okay. Shit. Which is an uncharacteristic miss for me. Normally I toe
Well,
them.
don't you have your heel and toe on there already with 2 shots?
Yeah.
So the distance between those is your number.
So you want me to go in between those two?
No, I think you've already hit. So now I have to hit one.
Oh, I see.
So if I hosel it or hit off the toe, you win.
Gotcha.
If I hit it,
you're gonna.
You covered yours up already.
Well, yeah, but let's be realistic
right,
here.
well,
Dan's just gonna hit the middle of the face again. And win.
I hope so. I hope so. Got to put a good move on it. Same shot.
Yeah. Go show the camera, you fucking dick.
Two-
I can't believe, like,
200 again.
that was the dumbest shot selection I could have ever made. Like, I just had this idea. I'm like, oh, I have this foot
Did
spray.
you show them where yours was?
Well, the first one, but I'm not going to show them my heel one now. I've already cut them up. Not after you show them that. There's no difference. It looks like you hit one golf shot. All right, guys, that is going to wrap this one up. We forgot to do an outro while we were out there, so I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. Consider subscribing to the channel. That would mean a ton. This one has a little bit of a controversial finish, I think. I didn't really realize it at the time, but we did a lot of rule bending while we were out there. So the downwind ball that we had to hit, I went like 250 or whatever feet in the air it was. We had to go 200 plus. Well, Dan didn't quite get to 200, but he hit a great golf shot at 200 ball speed, so I gave it to him. And then when it came time to do the Dr. Scholl's foot spray shot, I toe jammed mine. Terrible miss, but it was in the grid. Dan center punched that ball like nobody's business, probably a 151 smash factor. It was sick. And then he happened to do it again, but he was OB left. So guys, let me know down in the comments what you think. Did Dan actually win this one? Did I catch the L? Maybe we'll have to do a little bit of a redemption challenge, run it back, redo this video. But that is going to do it for this one, guys. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, do all that sort of shit. And until next time, have a good one.